very good evening and a warm welcome to Urban at 9. Now, the latest today, former Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi's military escorts have been withdrawn and replaced with police from the VIP protection unit today.
Well, details of this will be coming in so much soon. My name is Joshua Poro.
And I'm Victoria Namtevi.
Let's take a look at the top stories. Former Vice President Gilbert Bukenya announces plans to join with opposition political parties for the general 2016 elections.
We have now launched a team that is going to be sitting with other parties, sitting with other organizations.
Parliament queries government for contracting different companies on a single project contrary to the PPDA Act.
An ethical behavior of officials of government, which have been even condemned by the minister in charge of ethics, should be investigated and checked.
And in sports, Parliament pays tribute to the national netball team for qualifying for the 2015 Netball Cup.
I'm demanding that the team be recognized as heroes.
Once again, a warm welcome to Urban at 9. Now, the former Vice President of Uganda, Professor Gilbert Bukenya, has intensified his presidency plans. Now,
Bukenya has set up a team who is to negotiate with the opposition political parties for a coalition for a sole candidate for the 2016 general elections. Take a look at this.
Former Vice President Professor Gilbert Bukenya today opened his new offices at Rubaga Road, Kampala, which will coordinate his ambitions for presidency. Bukenya says more offices will be opened in various parts of the country.
Why are we opening up these offices? So that our supporters, who are so many, have easy access to coming and seeing us.
A team of his supporters was also set up to negotiate with the opposition political parties for a coalition where he expects to be fronted for presidency.
And I've been having a lot of pressure since I said we came to unite Uganda, to change our country. We have now launched a team that is going to be sitting with other parties, or sitting with other organizations to start the negotiations.
These negotiations are to be carried out on principles which must be adhered to by other parties. Such include democracy, human rights, unity and diversity.
We have certain principles which other parties or other organizations must adhere to. For us, we believe in a democratic process.
However, Bukenya said that politics is a zigzag game, and in case the NRM party fulfills his principles, he can as well reunite with them.
Politics is a zigzag game. And in politics, there is no permanent friend, there is no permanent what and end. If you see me tomorrow negotiating with President Museveni and NRM, are you going to curse me?
Bukenya, who until 2011 served in President Museveni's government, fell out with his former boss after he was dropped from cabinet. Report compiled by Jaliat Namoya.
Now, members of parliament are questioning the multi-agreement signed between government and several construction companies on one project. MP Theodore Sechkubo tabled different memorandum of understanding signed between the government and 3 different Chinese companies to construct the railway line between from Malaba to Kampala. Now, the MPs revealed that the government engaged in contracts with different companies contrary to the PPDA Act. However, the Minister for Works, Honorable Abraham Biandala, insisted one of the MOU mentioned had expired. We have a report.
The motion before Parliament is a project involving 22 trillion Ugandan shillings, amounting to $8.5 billion US. Presenting the motion before Parliament, the members questioned why the government was in a hurry to sign the memorandum of understanding with the different groups in total disregard of the law.
The sums involved, as submitted by SEC, are $4,200,000,000 US. The sum involved by Czech, the other company, are United States dollars, $8.5 billion, giving a variance of $4.3 billion. aware that the circumstances surrounding the government decision in this matter are of great public importance in view of the colossal sums involved in the project, amounting to $8.5 billion, that is 22 trillion shillings.
That the need for the three companies, CCECC, CCCC, and CHEC, to form a consortium so that we sign a bilateral agreement with the government of China instead of signing with individual companies. This arrangement, for emphasis, this arrangement will help us to bypass procurement procedures which requires the jobs to be advertised and to ensure that all the three companies are not left out.
According to members of Parliament, Honorable Theodore Sechkubo, Winfred Nwagaba and Abdu Katuntu, the government has delayed the project by signing multiple contracts. They note that a cancellation of the contracts could also cause the country's serious financial loss.
Taxpayers' money being lost. And Madam Speaker, as I end, it is not that we are advocating for one of these to be awarded a contract. We want to make this clear. The president is saying that the company, if the check is given the job, the commission built in the project, instead of giving it to the corrupt officials, can be given out to government to develop and train the individual.
In exclusive documents tabled before Parliament, the group accuses the Minister for Works, Abraham Byandala, for attempting to bypass procurement laws. The group also tabled different letters involving senior government officials who attempted to interfere with the project.
The authority informed the Honorable Minister of Finance, the letter is dated to the 8th February 2013, and says, the authority informed the Honorable Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development that the circumstances stated in the letter of 3rd December 2012 did not fall under the exceptional circumstances listed under the law.
I find the Minister's termination decision to be unilateral, irrational, high-handed, arbitrary, unreasonable, closing the procedure, impropriety, atrocious.
Minister Byandala, however, insisted that some of the information provided was false. He said there is no project amounting to 22 trillion, insisting that even the procurement process has not yet been started. The minister emphasized that the government will follow the right procedure as mandated by the PPDA Act.
We are well aware that we are going to go through the procedures of procurement, which are well known to all of us in the ministry. We are going to use the existing laws to ensure that the procurement goes through.
The Speaker, however, directed the government to bring its report on Wednesday next week regarding the matter. Reporting for Urban at 9, Florence Apollo at Parliament.
Thank you very much, Florence. Now, the ever-increasing road traffic accidents have led to increasing cases of spinal injuries. Now, this is majorly from overspeeding motorists and experienced drivers in unmarked roads. Now, the Executive Director of Spinal Injury Association, Angela Balaba, said that 95% of people with spinal injuries come as a result of road traffic accidents. We have more to this story.
Speaking at a press conference held at Brain Injury Support Organization of Uganda, head office at Mawanda Road this morning, Executive Director Angela Balaba's Spinal Injury Association said 95% of the people with spinal injuries are a result of road traffic accidents.
The police are going to rescue, they should be trained in how to rescue road traffic accident victims. Because the more they rescue us badly, the more we get secondary disabling, permanent disabling conditions. So we call upon the government to make sure that accidents are reduced because they are the major cause of spinal injuries.
The Treasurer Spinal Injury Association, Arthur Blick Sr., urged police to be strict and ensure that traffic rules are respected by road users and sensitize the public on the purpose of road signs.
Sensitization. And also the police should be strict on how the people drive. say, in case it's a border.
Government was uploaded for upgrading the road network countrywide, but cautioned road users to be more vigilant when driving. Executive Director, Brain Injury Support Organization of Uganda, Godfrey Basoita, said that apart from spinal injuries, there are different types of injuries like acquired brain injury, mainly caused by cerebral malaria, brain tumors, stroke, among others.
It can be an accident, it can be diseases such as meningitis, malaria. You always hear of cerebral malaria, things like encephalitis. It can be brain tumors. It could be a stroke, a cardiovascular accident. Someone gets a brain injury.
However, most of the affected persons do not visit health workers for the available free medical services. Balaba also appealed to government to increase on the national health budget so that people with disability can access free health facilities. The conference was organized by Brain Injury Support Organization of Uganda in partnership with Spinal Injury Association and Uganda National Action on Physical Disability. Report compiled by Shamim Sad and Agaba Vivian.
Well, you're watching Urban at 9, but now we shall take a short break, but still to come.
The search for Lynn Babazi, the wife to MP Tinka Semire, intensifies. Stay tuned to Urban.
This is Urban TV.